This is Brianna. This is my first YouTube video. This is about my scoliosis story. But before you do that, make sure you like and subscribe down there before you watch this video. This video is probably gonna be long, so get ready. Basically, for the 5th grade, I always used to walk a certain way, and I didn't like how I walked. People was telling me, not people, just people in my family used to tell me I walk funny, and I never really minded it until 6th grade. When I got 6th grade, I heard about the screening for 7th and 8th graders. 6th graders couldn't take the screening until they were in 7th grade, but everybody in the school was supposed to watch the video. And we watched the video, and it really got me questioning because a lot of things that were going on in the video, including me like walking a certain way, having pain in your back, because I didn't know what scoliosis was at all. So asked my teacher, I was like, what is it, like, to be specific, before the video had started. And she was like, it's the curvature of your spine. And I had pain on 6th grade. Like, I had pain in my back, like a little bit of pain. It wasn't like chronic pain, but I had pain. So I had went home, looked up videos, watched videos, blah blah. Told my mom I think I had scoliosis. She checked my spine. She told me you don't have it, so I left it alone. When that summer came up, we went to the doctor. She was like, if you have questions, you always ask the doctor the questions. If something's bothering you, always tell them, because you know you're here now, so you're at the doctor now. So I told him I think I had scoliosis. He already checked my back the first time, but he told me I had scoliosis. But then I had brought up the question that I think I had scoliosis, and he checked my spine again.
So you might have it, I don't know. It'd be best to go get an x-ray because it's not very, if you do, it's not noticeable. But I think you might have it because
he was so down bad.
I was like, I don't know if he's saying I have scoliosis because I think I said I had it, or he really thinks I have scoliosis. So I was like,
but you know, I know it's crazy. I was like, you know, I don't know why. If you think you have scoliosis, go get an x-ray, right? Makes sense, right? Well, I didn't get an x-ray till 2 years later because I started to notice like how my back was uneven when I was like in 8th grade, because my pain had gotten really worse because I had a growth spurt right before my 14th birthday, and I went from like 4'10" to like 5'1", and I'm short still after the surgery. And you know, I'm like, but I had a growth spurt because I went from 4'10" to 5'1". That's a growth spurt for like 3 inches. My spine was really uneven after the growth spurt, I noticed, and I knew I had scoliosis. So I went to get an x-ray done. They told me you don't have scoliosis, but I didn't know my spine was that worse until I saw the x-ray. And I scheduled another appointment after that, I think a month later, over the summer from 8th grade to 9th grade. And I saw my doctor who did my surgery, which was Dr. Murphy. Congrats to him because he really did a good job. And yeah, he like told me I had scoliosis. My mom thought I was going to have to wear a brace, but overall story was I knew I was going to do surgery, and he told me you can have surgery, but it's your choice, because you have a 56-degree curve, and usually if you have a 40 or 45, one of those, after you hit that, over that, you have that surgery. But since you're not at the point to where you need major surgery, then it's up to you. It's just your choice, but you can't wear a brace because there's no point of the brace. It's more for people that are still growing, or it's still below 45, I think. I already knew it was, he told me I was done growing, which I probably knew because I just had a growth spurt. And girls stop growing at the early age. I was like, I don't know yet, but I think I'm going to have it for the most part, because eventually when I have it, you told me it was my choice. People going on in life have scoliosis and live with scoliosis and have no problem. But then sometimes it progresses really fast, and once you get to like 100 to 110, you have that surgery. And I was like, I'm at 56. It's halfway to 100, 110. It's long. It's like an extra 50 degrees. I was like, I'm not gonna have to surgery probably till like 40 something. But I still want to have it before that. I probably was like, I'm gonna have it now. I don't know. I don't know. But I know it's gonna have surgery eventually. Went home at night, cried. I cried because I was upset. And that whole week of school, I didn't really focus on school. That was already on my mind because I know I had to come to surgery eventually. But it wasn't. I think I was making a big deal as it was. Not as I think about it, but like that's what I thought to myself. But I was crying because, you know, I was like, why me? Why did I have scoliosis? Like I did not want to have surgery at all. But I didn't want to brace because I knew I wasn't gonna wear it. I knew if they gave me a brace, I was gonna wear it. I probably was gonna wear it sometimes, but I wasn't gonna wear it as much as they told me because you have to wear it from 22 out of 24 hours a day, and I knew I wasn't gonna do that. So I was kind of happy I didn't have to wear it because it really was gonna be a waste of time. And I was like, I didn't have it actually scheduled for June of 2017, and I had found out I was going to have surgery sooner or later. September of 2016 is when I found out I had that surgery, and it was scheduled for June over the summer because it's best time, so I wouldn't miss no school. But I canceled it because I wanted to cheer, and I was scared, and I was like, I don't want to have it. My dad was on the same board as me. He didn't want me to have it either, but my mom wanted me to have it. And I didn't have it. I canceled it. She was like, it's your body. You do what you want. When you want to have surgery, let me know. So I was like, okay, you know, I have 2 years left in this house. So I was like, I need to have it while I'm still a child. Before I turned 18. You know, I wanted to have it before I was, you know, 18. You know, my time was ticking. Because at that time I was already 15. So, didn't have surgery, you know, cheer season went by. My scoliosis got worse, really bad. It had gotten worse, and I knew it was getting worse. I didn't know like the degrees, but I knew it was getting worse because the way my spine was noticing. Like nobody had never really like noticed how uneven my spine was until like one day I was just bending over and like in cheer practice, and it was like, bro, your spine is like what's wrong with your spine? I was like, bro, I'm gonna put some excuse. And I was like, really, like, bro, at that time, after that happened, I was like, yeah, I had to have surgery, because they can notice that. And they were all the way across the cafeteria, like behind the mat, and I was all the way by the window, like where you can see the gym at, and they can notice me from that far. My like, especially when I bend over, I was like, I didn't have like a tight shirt on. I was like, I knew I had to have surgery because I knew it was getting worse. I was like, it's only gonna get worse from here. To find out, I went from a 54 to I scheduled another. I told my mom I'm gonna have surgery, and he was like, okay, let's go see Dr. Murphy first. So we went to that. We scheduled an appointment in January. Went to see him after school one day, and I got checked out. Find out my car went from a 54 to a 85. I thought it went to like a 60 something. Like, I knew it was bad. I knew it had gotten worse, but I was like, well, I was correct. Like, I was correct all times. I was correct when I found out I had scoliosis. I was correct when I found out I was going to have surgery. I was correct about that my degrees were horrible. I just didn't really want it to be real. You know, I wanted to know if I was exaggerating. So, found out I wasn't. I had 85-degree curve. I was about to cry again. Not real. I was kind of shocked, kind of upset at the same time. I don't know why. I was, because I was like, it's getting worse, and it's going to get worse. And he told me, I remember when he told me, when you get between 100 and 110, you have to get surgery because it's going to crush your organs. And like, I saw a girl, she was at 110 degrees, and like, she was hunched over like really badly, and they could only move her curve to a 50 something. And that was where I was when I first found out I needed surgery. And I knew that if I got to that point and I had surgery and I only get 50 degree, because you know they can't straighten you out all the way, and I had to have another surgery after that, I just knew that I was like, bro, I was gonna regret that, and I was gonna be upset with myself. I was like, bro, when you had a 56-degree curve, like, why didn't you get it? Or when you had an 85-degree curve, why didn't you get it? Like, you took you 3 times to go to the doctor, or 3 or 4 to 5 times for you to go to the doctor for you to find out to have surgery. Like, you waited that long, and I was gonna be mad at myself. So I was like, yeah, I'm going in. He's like, you look so excited, you know, makes me nervous. I was like, yeah, it's kind of weird that you're excited, because who's excited to have surgery? especially on their spine. You know, thing that controls your body, helps you walk.
Just do a lot of things, you know.
So I need to get this fixed. Schedule it for. I want it done as soon as possible. I didn't care. I really wanted to. I was happy that I was missing school, but I wasn't. But I was kind of happy and not happy. So I wanted to have spring break. I mean, over winter break, and that was 3 weeks away from the end of January. And he was like, "Dang, you really happy?" So we'll see if it fit you in. We probably not. So he told me I couldn't fit me in, and I was kind of upset. And he told me eventually we're gonna have to, probably for like a month from now, we're pretty sure we'll be able to fit you in. And I was like, okay. This one day, this one random day, we just got a call back. I think it was like 3 weeks later to be able to fit you in April 3rd. And I was so excited. I was so happy. That thing had made up the whole day. Mom sent me a text and everything. She said we would fit you in April 3rd. I was just teasing the whole day. Like, bro, I was so excited. Like, I was so excited to have surgery. I was really excited. I was like, that just made it my whole day. I don't know why, but I was just happy that I was getting it over with. You know, that was gonna be like a fun experience. It's gonna make me stronger. I was thinking the benefits, like, you're gonna be straighter. I mean, you might have a scar down your back, but I wasn't even thinking about the scar. I was thinking about other things. I wasn't just like, if the surgery was gonna go wrong, like, that's what I was thinking of. But it was behind me. Like, it wasn't really, the benefits were over the doubts at first. I mean, at the time. So I was like, I get to have surgery. I'm actually doing this. I'm gonna be straighter. I'm not gonna have like this big, like, uneven back no more. My hips are gonna be straighter. My shoulders are gonna be straighter. when I sit up straight, when I sit up, I'm not gonna be like looking funny when I walk. Like, the way I walk is finally gonna change. Like, I finally fixed it. I've been walking like this for like 5 years now, and I finally get to change it. Like, this is the time. And it's all gonna change from like one day. Like, I'm gonna wake up that morning, like, walk in a certain way, and I leave out. When I wake up the next day, I wake up the 6 hours from that surgery, I'm gonna be like walking and sitting up a different way, you know? Even though I'm gonna be in so much pain, I'm still gonna be like looking better when it comes to like my posture and stuff. And I'm not gonna have back pain no more, which was the whole thing to solve, was the back pain. And it was getting worse. Like, I knew I was gonna have to have surgery. And started getting nervous. People started getting,
My head tell me surgery you don't need. It's not. If you don't need it, why are you getting it?
people was telling me that like I needed it, but it's like it wasn't like mandatory. Like, it wasn't mandatory for me to get it, but I knew, like, bro, eventually it's gonna be mandatory for you to get it, because you're at 85 degree. You go from 56 to 85 in 1 year. Like, in another year, you're probably gonna be at 100. I'm pretty sure. You went like a whole 35 degrees, like a whole 30 degrees in 1 year. I'm pretty sure you're gonna reach that. It's like 15 degrees away from 100. You're eventually gonna reach that. Probably will be able to reach that. I'm probably gonna reach that before I turn 18, to be honest with you. So, ouch. But I'm 16 right now. So, I was about to cancel again, but I was like, something just came to me the day before. I was about to cancel again, but you know, if you cancel it, it's gonna cost you money for canceling. But I was like, I don't care. I was scared. I was terrified. You know, someone was like, scared because I can't do this. She's like, still up to you. But I was like, either now or never, because she was like, you either have it now or you wait till you're 18. And I was like, bruh, I need to go in. Forget all doubts that are in my head. I'm going in. That morning, I wasn't even as nervous. That night, I wasn't. One night, I fell asleep. I wasn't as nervous as I thought I would be. I fell asleep around my normal time, especially like on days I don't have to go to school, which is like 12 o'clock. Oh, before that, my surgery had got pushed to the 5th, but it got pushed back to the 3rd. And now, like, he's gonna be there. Like, that's the main point. Because first he wasn't gonna be, my doctor wasn't gonna be able to be there. The one I have been knowing, my surgeon, orthopedic surgeon, was gonna be able to make it because he had to leave out like the country. I was like, and then he was like, you might have to wait till May 1st, and I did not want to do that. So I was gonna have it without him, and that really made me nervous. But I was happy that he'd be able to fit me in before that, so I took it. And I was mad that I wasn't be able to that spring break, but I was happy that I was getting done. Yeah, and then wasn't nervous. Got dressed. He told me, took my vital signs. a vitals thing, or something. I don't know. It took something, my vitals or whatever. But they give me happy pills to make me calm down. A happy pill. Basically, that's what they call it, a happy pill. Some type of drug, but it worked. I was happy with it because I was getting a little nervous as the doctors started coming in, because it was like new doctors coming in, and eventually Dr. Murphy came in. But I trusted him because I knew how many surgeries he did, and all the times people would tell me about him. Like the girl I talked to, she told me about that he worked on, like he did surgery on her. Like he told me how good she was. Like he's very well known in Georgia. Like he's a good orthopedic surgeon. Like no lie. People tell me stories how he's the next somebody. It's like this other orthopedic surgeon that's really good, and he's like the next him, basically. I was like, he must be good. He does so many surgeries a day. I was like, I trust him. It wasn't as much as I didn't, like I had like my doubts at first. Like it's not that I didn't trust him. It's like I didn't really trust my body. Like I didn't know about like drainage is what I had. I didn't know about that, but like other stuff, I didn't know nothing about that. I wasn't even worried about that. I didn't even know what it was until I got it. So let me tell you what happened. Let me get to that point. So surgery went good. I didn't wake up in time of surgery. I was knocked out. I don't even remember them counting back. I don't remember them giving me no anesthesia. Don't remember that. I don't remember them wheeling me to the room. All I remember is me taking that happy pill and laying down in that bed, and that's all I remember. I don't remember after they said I was on anesthesia and I was acting funny. They got some videos, so you might see some videos, you know, right here somewhere. Woke up. I really don't remember nothing. But I remember getting up. I thought it was gonna be in horrible pain. I thought it was gonna be the worst part of recovery. This is the part I was really scared of. But I got up, I did what I had to do what I had to do. It wasn't really as bad as I thought it would be. Like the pain, like it's there. Like it's an undescribable pain. Like it's there. It's there. I'm gonna tell you that. It's gonna get worse. Like it's gonna be worse than when you first start walking. When I got up, I had no problem. The problem was when I first started walking, it wasn't like a lot of pain. Like I had back pain, don't get me wrong, but like I felt like heavy. Like when I walked on like one foot when I was walking, like I lifted one foot up and like my body was heavy. I was carrying like rocks. Like my body was made of rocks and I was carrying it and I was just going, and I was just like, yeah. Then that went on. Then I started getting better. I walked up the stairs. Like they make you walk up the stairs before you go. They make sure you know how to pee. And then you make sure do number 2, or at least poop or something. Like you have to know how to do it before you leave. Walk up the stairs. These 3 steps, and I walked up the steps like 4 times. Like I did great. They said I had no problem walking the steps. Like it didn't really hurt. It hurt a little bit, but I got to go home. I was happy. The back pain. Well, before I went home, guys, I'm tell you about this. The daytime was okay. The back pain don't come in until nighttime, especially in the middle of the night. That back pain was horrible. I was waking up every hour of the night. It was nasty. I didn't get no sleep. It was horrible. Couldn't tell. It was horrible. I didn't keep getting switched over. Shout out to my grandma because she's a nurse and she knew what she was doing. So I loved her for that. Lived with my mom, my grandma for being there for me. My grandma actually sat by my bed the whole night. My mom and my grandma. And the whole night they lose sleep, helping me, watching over me. So I love them. Shout out to them. But back to my story. It was bad back pain. Eventually I gotta go home. But I had like this oh yeah, when you're there you have this little peeing thing when you first wake up, because you can't get up and go pee. So I didn't know it was there until you took it out. But, oh yeah. You have to pee too. No, eventually I peed everything. Did everything I was supposed to do so I can go home. But let me get to this part, the second part, which is very juicy and not like everybody's story probably, because everybody got their own scoliosis. I mean, you have scoliosis, you have your own. I mean, you have scoliosis surgery, you have your own story. But mine's probably different from everybody's me too. But I didn't have a blood transfusion. I had none of that. Let me tell y'all what I had. I was good. So I was like, I made it at the hospital. All I have to worry about is not getting an infection. That's my worst part. I don't know what happened if you get an infection, but I knew they have to do something. But I did not want to go back into surgery. I did not want to go back to the hospital. I just didn't want an infection. I was like, the only thing I have to worry about is not getting an infection. That is the only thing. If I get through that part, I'm good. I got through everything else. Then, got home. This is what I think what happened, right? I was so happy that I got home, right? I wanted to do everything. I was in so much pain, but I wanted to do everything. Like, I don't know, like my clothes. I'm very certain. Like when it comes to my clothes, like I'm a certain way. Like I don't like nobody touching. I don't like nobody washing my clothes. I don't like nobody drying my clothes. I don't like nobody hanging on my clothes. I don't like nobody folding my clothes for me. I don't like it at all because I don't like if you put my stuff in my drawer for me. I don't know nothing. I don't know what I was thinking about that. Out of everything at the moment, I was just thinking, I didn't want nobody to go to my drawer. I don't want nobody picking up my clothes. Like I don't like people doing that, but they had to help me. I really didn't want nobody to help me, but I wanted people to help me because I was in so much pain. But I didn't want people in the back of my head, like the back of my head. I just like didn't want nobody to help me. Like I didn't want nobody to get me dressed and help me go to the bathroom. But I knew I needed help. My auntie, my girl came back to. Oh, they left actually, and people came visit, blah blah. No. That night, this is what people might think I'm crazy, but this is what I think really happened. I think this happened. Like I have a drainage. It's still healing, but like it's not bleeding no more. But it was like the drainage, right? Like really little scratch, and I really think like the top of the suture, like the top of where they start cutting down, like the very top. This is how I think it has happened. I think it happened because when I was laying back in the sofa when I was about to eat, I really thought what happened was like my thing crazy. Like my parents were helping me sit back, and like one of my parents like accidentally hit me in the back of my back. Like he was like, I told my dad. He was like, my bad. I was like, whatever, you know, because I was like, I was in pain. I was like, it hurt so bad because I just got surgery. Like, but like after he did that, I swear I felt something like coming down my back, like something wet coming. Like I had this like big white thing on my back, but I promised I thought something was like trickling down my back, like blood. I was like, I didn't know what it was. What I wasn't thinking it was blood, but I was like, something's coming down, like liquid was coming down my back. Like, I could feel like something wet. Like I was like, oh, my back is wet. I don't know, all of a sudden. The next morning, I was like, Dad, I think I'm bleeding. Son's in my bag. He's like, no, nothing there. He checked, nothing there. Mom checked, nothing there. Next morning, I wake up. He lifts my bag up to check my little thing. To find out, it is full of blood. Full of blood. I didn't know what it looked like until, actually I didn't know what it looked like until I got out of the hospital for a second time. But it was full of blood. People could say it's full of blood. I was like, bro, like, but it's gonna be part 2 to the story, so I'm gonna stop this right here. So see you next video. Like and comment, subscribe. Bye.
With your phone out, gotta hit them angles. With your phone out, snapping like you Fable. And you showing off, but it's alright. And you showing off, but it's alright. It's a short life, yeah.